Welcome everybody. Welcome to Forward Talk. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell for your notification. Like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Guys, share this information to your friends, family, whoever. But I want to give you an update on the situation where the young lady was killed, stabbed to death in Killeen at the middle school down in Killeen. So now it has come out that the superintendent is going to speak with the board and make a recommendation for termination for the principal. Again, she's going to make a recommendation for termination for the principal. She's going to make a good faith recommendation, is what she said. A good faith. So, assuming that her recommendation is going to be in good faith, meaning that she's going to recommend they terminate him, Mr. Lilly, who's the principal, in good faith that he can still get a job somewhere. It won't go against him. So I want you guys to tell me your thoughts on this. Should he be terminated? Or should he? What is your recommendation for reprimand? How should he be reprimanded for this situation? Now, it has been said that he knew about the bullying situation. The father had talked to him about the bullying situation, about what was going on with the two young ladies, and nothing was done. Okay, so if that's the case, we have a problem. We have a problem. I'm not gonna say terminate, but at least if you don't terminate, at least suspend them or something. Because if you knew about this situation, something should have been done. I say it over and over again. Man, we gotta quit making excuses for these kids when they're doing the things that they're doing. It's always that we can't do this to that. We can't do this. We can't do that. So I'm going to let your administrators know. And pay attention to this, administrators. For those who don't like to step up and do anything with the kids. Cover yourself. Cover yourself. Because at the end, you see the superintendent looking out for herself. Because do something. When it's brought to your attention, do something. Not only should Mr. Lilly be accountable, but the counselor should be accountable if a bullying report was made, because normally the counselors get the bullying report, or the bullying report is submitted to the counselor. Whoever knew about all this incident, everybody involved should be held accountable. Tell me your thoughts on that. Should everybody be held accountable for those who all knew about this incident and then sat on their hand, and those who sat back and said, I just don't want to get involved? Hey, man, it's no time for that. Things are really, really changing these days. And and like I say, administrators, you better start sending these kids home or putting them out your school, man. Hey, listen, you got a school to run. And you got other kids in that school that need to be protected. And if those kids can't come in that school and sit down and behave themselves, there's no place for them. Find somewhere else to go. Find somewhere else to go. So administrators, you have to be strong on your behalf. You have to stand up. And like the old saying say, if you don't stand for something, you won't stand for. If you don't stand for nothing, you won't stand. If you don't stand for something, you'll stand for nothing. Get your mind right. This is an incident that shouldn't have never happened. Shouldn't have never happened. Man, technically, once they knew that school, that incident, they was going back and forth like this, they should have been immediately been separated. They should have been talked to. Whoever the aggressor was in this matter, should a stay away plan should have been put in place. shouldn't have happened. If it did happen, it shouldn't have happened at school. It should have take place at home or somewhere else, not at the school, because you were doing what you were supposed to. Wake up. I'm going to say it again. Wake up. And I want you, like I say, administrators, you got to be held accountable. You knew what was going on. You got to be held accountable. So guys, tell me what your thoughts are. Let me know what you do. You think the principal and whoever else involved that knew about this, do you think they should be terminated or suspended? Thank you for listening. Forward Talk.